It is no secret that ancient civilizations were thousands of years ahead of their time in terms of technology. They constructed huge pyramids and other monuments with incredible precision. And some historians believe these structures may have been built with the help of aliens, but what do you think? Were ancient civilizations contacted by aliens, or was there another explanation for their advanced technologies? Let us know in the comments below. Welcome to our channel. Ancient aliens were a common trope in science fiction movies and TV shows, but they are also a subject of serious scientific inquiry. There is evidence that ancient humans may have interacted with extraterrestrial beings, which would revolutionize our understanding of history and our place in the universe. Many researchers believe that these interactions left an indelible mark on human culture, technology, and society. So let us dive into this fascinating topic and explore the evidence for ancient aliens once and for all. Ancient astronaut theorists have long proposed that extraterrestrials visited Earth in the distant past and interacted with humans. This controversial theory challenges conventional historical narratives and proposes that these extraterrestrial visitors played a significant role in shaping human civilization. Proponents of the ancient alien theory argue that the evidence for extraterrestrial contact can be found in ancient texts, archaeological sites, and artifacts that defy conventional explanations. They believe that these ancient visitors possessed advanced knowledge and technology that far surpassed that of contemporary humans. One of the most compelling evidence for ancient aliens is the discovery of ancient astronaut carvings. These carvings depict humanoid figures with wings or other features that suggest they are extraterrestrial. For example, there are several ancient astronaut carvings in South America that show beings with wings and strange helmets. Some researchers believe that these carvings depict gods or supernatural beings, while others believe they are more realistic depictions of actual extraterrestrial visitors. These carvings are particularly intriguing because they predate the arrival of Europeans in the Americas by centuries. This suggests that the ancient Americans were not influenced by European mythology, and therefore the winged creatures they carved must have been based on real-life experiences. The Nazca Lines in Peru are another intriguing piece of evidence for ancient aliens. These are a series of large-scale geoglyphs etched into the desert surface. They include intricate designs of animals, plants, and geometric shapes. Some researchers believe that the Nazca Lines are landing strips for ancient aliens. This theory is supported by the fact that many of the lines are aligned with key astronomical sites, such as the summer solstice. Additionally, some of the designs resemble modern aircraft, such as helicopters and airplanes. However, it is important to note that mainstream archaeologists reject this theory and instead argue that the Nazca Lines were created as part of religious ceremonies. Another piece of evidence for ancient aliens is the discovery of ancient artifacts that seem to advance for their time period. For example, there are several ancient artifacts that resemble modern technology, such as batteries, computers, and even spaceships. One of the most famous examples is the Baghdad Battery, a clay jar containing a copper tube and an iron rod that was discovered in Iraq. Some researchers believe that this artifact is a battery that was used to power advanced technology such as a flying machine. However, mainstream archaeologists argue that there is no evidence to support this claim and that the artifact was likely used for a more mundane purpose such as electroplating. But what about the pyramids? It's no secret that ancient civilizations constructed pyramids thousands of years ago, and yet these structures are so precise and massive that they continue to baffle scientists today. Could it be possible that ancient civilizations were contacted by aliens who helped them construct these amazing buildings? The idea that aliens may have visited Earth in the distant past has been a popular topic in science fiction for decades. But what does the evidence say? Did ancient civilizations really have contact with extraterrestrials? To answer this question, we need to look at the evidence left behind by these ancient cultures. In recent years, scientists have made some fascinating discoveries that have shed new light on the construction methods used by ancient civilizations. For example, researchers have discovered that the Egyptians used sophisticated surveying techniques to construct the pyramids with incredible precision. They also used advanced mathematical concepts, such as pi and the golden ratio, to create perfectly proportioned structures. These findings suggest that the ancient Egyptians were highly skilled engineers and architects who possessed a deep understanding of mathematics and astronomy. But how did they acquire this knowledge? Was it possible that they were taught these skills by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization? Some researchers believe that the Egyptians were not alone in their quest for knowledge. They argue that ancient astronauts from another planet visited Earth and shared their advanced technologies with humans. This theory is supported by the discovery of several artifacts that resemble modern technology. For example, there is a device known as the Baghdad Battery, which was discovered in Iraq in 1936. It consists of a clay pot, a copper cylinder, and an iron rod, and it is believed to be an ancient battery that was used to generate electricity. If this is true, then it suggests that ancient civilizations had access to advanced technologies that we are only now beginning to understand. However, it is important to note that not all experts agree with this theory. Many mainstream archaeologists argue that ancient civilizations were able to construct impressive structures without the help of aliens. They point to the fact that ancient humans were incredibly resourceful and were able to develop sophisticated technologies through trial and error. For example, the Inca were able to build their famous stone structures without the use of mortar or cement. Instead, they used a technique known as corbelling, which involves overlapping stones to create a stable structure. This required a high level of skill and precision, but it was still possible through human ingenuity alone. So what is the truth? Did ancient civilizations really have contact with aliens, or were they able to achieve everything on their own? Unfortunately, we may never know for sure. However, the evidence left behind by ancient cultures continues to fascinate and inspire researchers around the world. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of the past, we may find that the ancient civilizations were more advanced than we ever imagined. And who knows, maybe one day we will discover evidence of ancient astronauts from another planet. The ancient astronaut theory is a controversial and highly debated topic among historians and researchers. Proponents of the theory believe that ancient humans had contact with extraterrestrial beings who may have visited Earth in the distant past. They argue that the evidence for ancient aliens can be found in ancient texts, archaeological sites, and artifacts that defy conventional explanations. However, mainstream historians generally reject the ancient alien theory as there is no concrete evidence to support it. They argue that ancient humans were capable of building impressive structures and developing advanced technologies through their own ingenuity and hard work. The debate surrounding ancient aliens is unlikely to be settled anytime soon, as it is a highly contentious and emotionally charged topic. However, the possibility of ancient alien contact is a fascinating topic to explore and discuss, as it challenges our understanding of history and our place in the universe. Now, it's time to make your voice heard. Do you think ancient civilizations were contacted by aliens? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on ancient aliens. You won't regret it. We'll see you next time.